life hack. It's a scallion hack. So if you have scallions and you use them, you should save the butts and then put them in a little cocktail glass or any glass with water, and they will start a new life. That's right, these scallions are growing. It's kind of funny, as you can see, like a smaller scallion grows out. It's not quite as thick. It's like this layered thing. And then you can chop it up and use it again. So, new life from your scallions. Put the butts in water. Enough of that. Our recipe does not involve scallions. It involves the new rosewater. Oh my goodness. So it's funny because I grew up in the Middle East, so I have enjoyed rosewater in many confectionery delights, Turkish delights and other delights. But my brother and I were talking about it, and he was saying that rosewater would never catch on in the States. He's like, no, it's just not a flavor people would go for here. It's too weird. It's too flowery. It's just not done. So I'm kind of curious what the average person in the States thinks of rosewater. You can comment below. Have you had a rosewater flavored thing in your life? A dessert, a drink, I don't know, you've probably had Turkish Delight. Maybe you didn't even know it had rosewater. But let me know what you think, and if you've never tried it, you should try it. So we're making Turkish Delight, if you haven't noticed. I think I said it 4 times. Turkish Delight. And as I looked into the recipe, I was really curious, like, what goes into Turkish Delight? Do I even have what I need? Maybe there's some ingredient I've never heard of. But it surprised me. I guess I assumed it would have gelatin. I don't know why. Maybe because it's kind of... And as I was reminded also by my brother, gelatin comes from pig bones. Is that right? In Muslim countries in the Middle East, they would not be eating something with gelatin. Not halal at all. Actually, I think the thing that makes it so this is cornstarch. Yeah, it has a lot of cornstarch. When I use cornstarch in recipes, it's usually like a tablespoon. This one calls, I can't remember, but I think it's for like a cup. I have to double check. It calls for a lot though. And this is almost empty. But I found a backup stash. More cornstarch. Our family has like doubles of everything. So let's get going. Oh, hey! It's a saucepan. That's unsanitary. So we are going to start by making the syrup. It's going to be sugar, water, and lemon juice. But I actually have lime juice left over from yesterday, so we're going to go the lime route. I mean, really, what's the difference between lemons and limes? I'm just kidding. They're so different. But for today, I think that a lime and rose Turkish Delight will be perfectly fine. So I want to get it all in and boil it to 240 degrees. We are making candy, remember? So we want to get the soft ball stage. For some reason, I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't even know. I'm not really good with this candy making thing. But for this recipe video, they drop the sugar into water and get it to be like a sticky little ball. So I'm going to do that test, and we'll see how it goes. Hi. So I'm way down here. I just am too lazy to move the camera. So I just looked up the soft ball stage temperature and it's 235. So it's pretty crazy because like 1 degree can make a huge difference. So I lied about 240. We're going 235. Okay, bye. my soft ball stage checking bowl thing, I just need to take a class on candy because I put it in here and it dissolved and it like stuck to the bottom and it's not a soft ball change, but I'm just but I'm just gonna trust the thermometer. And I mean, it is quite sticky. It's like a thick, sticky syrup. So I don't know if you can see. We're gonna get started with our next thing, which is basically gonna be like a sticky paste. And it has cornstarch, water, and cream of tartar. And we're gonna do it in a separate pan. Then we're gonna slowly add our syrup to our paste. All right, so in my cold pan here, I mix the cornstarch, water, and cream of tartar. And now I'm going to turn on the heat. So it's been cold. And I'm going to keep stirring as it becomes a thick, sticky paste. Syrup is added in, so this actually needs to be continuously stirring and cooking on low heat for 45 minutes. Been over 45 minutes. It's been almost 50 minutes and I'm giving it more time because I don't think it's changed color that much. So I'm gonna let you look at it. My goo, here it is. And it is getting a little bit, well, actually I have a yellowish light. Let me turn off that light. I don't know. So it is getting golden, but I'm gonna give it maybe 5 more minutes because I just really want to make sure it's done and that it sets and becomes our perfect Turkish Delight. All right, it's time to add these two things. Let's go. But I actually want to try a little bit because I'm curious. I just felt like 1 teaspoon of rosewater was so little. So I want to taste it, even though it's not set. It's quite gooey. I just want to see if it has a good taste. So I have dipped my thingy. Yeah, it's good. It's sweet. It's goo. It's hard to imagine it being Turkish Delight, but I think it's got the right taste and a little zing from the lime. All right! Woo! I'm so excited. Delight out of the refrigerator. It's very solid. Now it's time to cut it into little squares and roll them in a mix of cornstarch and what's it called? That stuff. Sugar, powdered sugar. Cornstarch and powdered sugar, and that's it. Try the Turkish Delight. It's only me today, but I'm very excited about this pile of Turkish Delight in front of me. Oh my goodness. All right, so I already sliced one open, but I have not partaken yet. So here we go. It's perfect. I love it. Yum. I honestly don't know what else to say. I just love them. I love them. I love them. So that is Turkish Delight. If you have enough cornstarch, you can make it. And you could play with flavors. I mean, you don't have to do the rosewater. You could do pretty much whatever you want. Maybe almond. I don't know. I'm doing everything almond recently. But do whatever you want and enjoy. And subscribe, please. Okay, see you all soon. Bye.